Yo, it's a Stupidly Small podcast, Wednesday, 19th of February, 2015. I'm Stuart Farrell. Hello, Lauren Claw.
Hello, Stuart Farrell.
How are you? Hump day.
Oh, you know, because Tuesday's the day of, like, the whole week's ahead of you. Wednesday, we're nearly there.
We always talk about it, and we continue to talk about it until the day these mics get turned off.
You don't like it. You've always said you don't like hump day.
Anyway, whatever. I don't have a day. Like, weekdays, weekends are all the same to me. I'm just such a flat kangaroo on a highway at the moment. It's not funny. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a great metaphor. No. What else is news? I don't know.
Let's chip it up.
We just went with it's hump day. I'm a flat kangaroo on a highway, so it can only go up from here.
Have you ever driven between Melbourne and Sydney?
Yeah.
Have you seen the amount of kangaroo carnage? It's
unbelievable.
Roadkill full
stop is extraordinary.
Kangaroo, possum. Kangaroo, possum. Bandicoot, kangaroo.
Yeah.
You know, like, it is phenomenal.
It's a bit devastating. It's devastating when
it's so heartbreaking.
I know, it's heartbreaking. It's awful.
But they seem to dig it. Like, no, I mean, like, the roads and stuff. It's crazy. They
seem to dig it.
Maybe it's the lights. But those trucks, they're very devastating.
Oh, it's devastating. Anyway, yes.
Hey, well, you mean yes. I've got a question to ask you.
Okay. Yes. What is it?
All right. You, on the record, we can say this officially.
This is where I get set up every time.
Wednesday morning. No, well, look, make your bed, you'll lie in it, as Courtney Love once said.
If I made my bed, it would be a nice start. Yeah.
Now.
Yes.
You're on the record as being pro speed cameras, right?
Yes.
Right, good. And you're also on the record as being pro parking fines.
No.
Right?
No.
What do you mean no?
Incorrect.
You love parking fines.
No, I don't.
You once said one of your the most joyful thing you can ever experience is to be walking up the street and watching someone being booked with a parking fine.
I did not say that.
You did say that. And you said you love the when he rubs the sticker.
I didn't say any of this. None of this is true. This is a complete lie. It's a complete lie.
All right, so you're anti-parking fine.
Anti-parking fines.
See, I'm more pro-parking fine than I am speeding car thing.
Well, that's completely ludicrous. Because one of them involves actual danger to human beings and the other involves pure revenue-raising pedantry.
Yeah, but when the car's parked outside my house for like 2 weeks, you know, like...
Here we go. Here's me thinking it's a principle,
I felt
matter
like
of
ringing
principle.
the council and asking them to issue me with my own fine gun. And I could actually get them so many tickets.
You know what? You're a ludicrous human being.
Could you imagine that, having your own parking ticket gun?
Do you know that this happened in my neighbourhood?
Right.
There was a guy and he kept ringing up the local council and saying, you need to, because there's this bit in this street that I used to live in where there was this slope and the guttering wasn't done right. And so every time it rained, it would just like spew water out into the street. It was
Sounds
really
good.
No, it was really dangerous. It was like you would go...
That's nice.
Anyway, it was completely like, so there was all this rubbish from the local Maccas that would clog it up, and it would mean that like people couldn't get through the street. There were lots of accidents, blah, blah, blah. He kept ringing up and complaining, Eventually said to them, like tongue in cheek, why don't you just invest in a super big broom, like an industrial, like proper broom. I'll do the bloody thing for you. You know, you've been saying that you're going to come around. You never come around and do it. And it always ends up like this and blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just buy me one? I'll do it. I'll show you how easy it is. And so they did.
And did he do it?
Yeah.
And did he clear the
Every
blockage?
time it rained like that, he'd go out there with this massive, like I'm talking like a proper...
Everyone needs a massive broom, don't they?
But this is like obviously a council distributed one. Like nobody in their right mind would own one of these comically large brooms. And he would just like sweep it out of the way and he would get all the Macca's stuff and he would like, because he kind of like got himself accidentally a job. He
didn't get paid?
No.
He got to keep the broom? Was it called like mixed broom?
Yeah, it was mixed broom. He got to keep the broom.
Well, the point of the story is I don't think the council are going to give me a gun. Although
I don't think
they should.
are either. I wouldn't give you a gun of any kind.
Anyway, be all right with a gun.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So
I'll
be one of those guys that looks into the gun. like an
to
idiot.
check it's working.
Yeah. Is this thing on? So my sister-in-law
yeah.
was down in St Kilda. I'm going to call out Stonington Council here.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Stonington is a council in Victoria, Australia, where we produce this podcast.
Yes.
And parked the car.
Yeah.
Bought the ticket.
Yeah.
Put the ticket in the on the mantelpiece of the car. What's it called? Dashboard.
Yeah, the mantelpiece. The car mantelpiece. Love it.
The dashboard.
Yes.
And off they went and partied, wherever the hell they did. I don't think it was partying.
Yeah.
And they came back and they had a ticket.
Mm.
I said, well, this isn't right. It's within the time, like
Right.
2 hour parking. We're still within time, blah, blah.
People need to tell me these stories straight away so I can write letters for them. Yeah. What?
So they write to the council and say, hey, here's a photo of our ticket.
Mm.
Here's a photo of our fine.
Yeah.
$100 whatever it is.
Yeah.
How about you?
What you talking about?
Yeah, take your fine away.
Yeah. Make it
and
disappear.
Let's all be friends. What do you think the council did?
Wrote back and said no?
Well, no, they did. That's right. They sent another photo back. Do you know what they sent a photo back of?
What?
Have a guess. If you can guess.
The car parked. But
The car parked.
Well, a picture of the actual car, not a picture of the car with...
No, they sent a photo. You're way off track. So
Right,
we're not
yeah.
gonna take us 2 hours.
No, yeah.
And we've got to get out of
Oh,
here.
stop explaining it. Yes.
All right, because this is a really quick one.
Could you
This
please stop
Wednesday,
explaining
I've
how
gotta
you're
go.
not going to do the thing because it's going to take too long? What was the photo of?
All right, you're going to love this. The parking ticket,
Yeah.
right, the actual one they bought,
Yeah.
was upside down.
You're kidding.
No. It was upside down on the dashboard.
You are kidding.
No, and they refused to revoke the fine.
Was
Now-
it 9 when it was supposed to be 6? You know what I mean? Like,
No,
was it
they
readable
said
as...
It was upside down and we couldn't quite see it, so we fined you.
Outrageous. Probably well within the law. Completely outrageous. Completely
Totally.
outrageous. No, you got to write back.
No, they paid the fine.
Oh, my God, they're idiots. Hello
Good
to
morning
them.
to Ashley and Stuart this morning. This is Lauren. You've not met before. Lauren, meet Ashley and Stuart.
I'm so terribly sorry. No, this is
Lauren
the one...
thinks you're an idiot.
No, this is the number one rule about writing letters, and you know that I have like a file in my filing cabinet
I still haven't got out of my one.
entitled parking ticket letters. You need to write, and my key card things, you need to write more than one back. It is the rookie mistake to go, oh no, they wrote back and said
What
blah,
if,
blah,
can
blah.
I just ask, because I forgot to pay my fine.
It's an absolute liability offence and you're going to go to jail and stuff. Just write back and go, yeah, well, even so, I was right, you were wrong.
Yeah, but what if now I've incurred like late payment fees? It doesn't matter?
I mean, it probably doesn't. It doesn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't be fatal to your original cause, but you should always just keep on them. Like immediately, write back an immediate one.
So what would be the defence? Get the words out. What would be the defence for the upside down parking ticket? They actually showed the photo of their parking ticket in their dashboard, saying, "Yeah, we know you bought a ticket and you were within
say
time."
all I needed to do was buy a valid ticket during the time. I can prove I did, and I had one.
Clearly.
I know that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's probably illegal. What they're doing is probably illegal, but you could probably keep pushing on it, and you could probably actually turn up to court and they'd go, "Well, don't be ridiculous." But I don't know about that because it is an absolute liability offence, which means everyone has to do the thing and rah. But it's just worth trying. You got to keep pushing because if you get one letter back, it's essentially like it's just there.
It's game on.
Well, no, if you get one letter back, it's just the machine automatically does that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not.
Okay.
It's not even. It's not even a
hasn't been
thing.
considered.
No, you just got to keep pushing because then it'll get through to the next person. But what you've got to do is never contradict yourself. You've got to make them contradict themselves. It's pretty hard. It's a fine art. You got to have a lot of time on your hands, I'll be honest.
Yeah, thank you, Lauren Clark.
Stupid.
What's in my phone?
Wow.
Stu,
Yes.
you're going to love this because it's from your favourite website, sciencealert.com.
Well, I am responsible for putting you onto it, and I'm glad that you like it.
So
I've
the
alerted
worst.
you to that website.
The Worst. Anyway, scientists think they've found a way to help people forget their drug addictions.
That's interesting.
Do you know there's so much stuff about drug addiction that's been discovered in the last, 2 years?
Just illegal drug addiction? Or?
No, like actual drug addiction. And the fact that there's this brilliant book, I'm not going to remember the name of it, some of which I've read, excerpted into something else anyway, which is about how it's actually, obviously it's an emotional thing, and it comes from, it's deeper than, it just negates all of the ridiculous kind of stereotypical knee-jerk responses that society tends to have.
Totally.
Anyway, but
drug addiction shouldn't be a crime.
So this, well, no, you read this book, that guy's book. Gee, it'd be good if I could remember. Why am I like this? I always remember the story behind the thing, but I never remember the actual detail.
Well, you're a big picture person.
It's like I go, something large %. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm telling a story, and it's like, it'd be really good if I'd remembered the actual.
You look at the big picture.
%. Yeah. Well, thanks, Stu. That's a very lovely way of thinking about my complete lack of rigor, intellectually speaking.
What's my name?
Scientists.
I know, but you're a guy.
I don't know, but you're in the room. Scientists think they've found a way to help people forget their drug addictions. It's extremely, of course, what do you think it is? It's a drug. But
Pfizer.
yeah, exactly. But it's looking like it could potentially, it's interesting. Anyway, I'll post a link to it. That is what is in my phone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? I've just read you the headline 3 times.
Yeah, but you didn't really give us much juice.
Well, unless you want me to go into the persnickety detail of how, and I didn't think you did.
Is that what it's called, persnickety?
No. Scientists, I'm just going to say it one more time, think they've found a way to help people forget their drug addictions.
Interesting. Where's that on
There
Science
you go.
Alert?
See, you're like a little lab rat over there. I will post it up, but
Is that a good thing?
Not necessarily, my dear, but you're a cute little lab rat,
Thank you very
running
much.
around on your little wheel, being
Well,
surprised by the
keeping
same
fit,
thing
baby.
every
Yeah.
time.
That's right.
If you want to find us, we are at stupidlybig.com. You can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook, you can give us a review on iTunes or a rating, which would be so great.
Be nice.
You can leave us a voicemail, or you can get in touch via snail mail at PO Box 1436 Fitzroy North 3068. Stuart Farrell.
Payday tomorrow. Thank
Payday.
God.
That's exciting. It's been a pleasure. Well, it's been something.
Don't be surprised.
Will I be granted the pleasure tomorrow?
Payday, I'm going to shower you with chocolates.
Oh my God. At
then.
long last.
Yes.
The day has finally arrived. Till then, have a good one. Bye-bye.